Hello students, how are you doing today? Outstanding. Today we are going to review 2 and 4. When do we use 2 and 4? Now, a lot of my Spanish-speaking students, they frequently say 2-4 or 4-2. They want to express purpose, so they know the word for is para in English, and para is used, para in Spanish, and para is used to express purpose in Spanish. So they'll say 4-2. I bought the car to go to work. This is a very common mistake. So when do you use 4? When do you use 2? We use 2 and 4 to express purpose. Now, 4 is used with a noun clause, and 2 with a verb clause. What is a clause? Okay, it's an idea. So if we have an idea that talks about a noun is a thing or a person, we use 4. If we use an expression that talks about an action, that is a verb clause, and we use 2. Now here are some examples. I bought the TV. I bought the TV for what purpose? For the kitchen. The purpose was to have it in the kitchen so that when I eat, I can be watching TV. So I bought the TV for the kitchen. Now, the kitchen is a noun, it's a thing. So we use 4. Okay. I use the TV to watch the news. What's the purpose? Why do I use the TV? What's the purpose of using the TV? To watch the news. Now, watch the news is an action. An action is a verb. Therefore, I use 2. I use 2. Sometimes, some verbs, we add ing and they become nouns. So, when they become nouns, we use 4. Here's an example. I use the stove. What's the purpose of using the stove? For cooking. Now, the word cooking is not an action. Okay? It's a noun. If I say I like these tennis shoes for running. So the idea of running is a noun. Okay? Because I'm not using the verb to be before it. Okay? So I use the stove for cooking. Cooking, the cooking here is a noun. Right? Cooking is an activity that I like. Cooking. Baseball is a game that I like. Cooking is an activity that I like. So cooking is a noun. So therefore we use 4. Okay? Now, I could also say I use the stove to cook. Now, when I say to cook is an action. Okay? I could say I use the stove to cook. Cook. So, cook here is an action. To cook. And I could also say what? To cook cook pancakes. I used the stove to cook pancakes. So use took. See that? Okay. So let's recap. For, we use for with noun clauses to express purpose when the clause is a noun clause. To is to express purpose with a verb clause. Okay? And to and for we use to express purpose. Very well, I hope you understand. If it's a noun, it's for. If it's a verb, it's to. I use my tennis shoes to run. I use my tennis shoes for running. Okay? I bought the TV for the kitchen. The kitchen is not an action, so I use for. I go to school for baseball practice. I go to school for baseball practice. I go to school to practice baseball. Do you see the difference? Baseball practice, I'm saying baseball practice as a noun. To practice baseball, it's a verb. Very well. So I will see you in our next class.